Hi, I'm Shireen Sunyer, and in this video, I'll be sharing how my journey in studying ethics this semester has shaped the way I think, the way I act, and the way I see the world around me. This subject didn't just teach me concept, it challenged me to reflect on who I am and who I want to be. So here's the first question. What specific lesson, concept, or discussion changed the way you think? So, one lesson that really stood out to me was the idea of utilitarianism, the idea of choosing action that brings the greatest good to the greatest number. It sounds simple at first, but it made me realize how complex ethical decision can be, especially when different people are affected in different ways. It challenged me to think beyond my personal feelings and consider the wider impact of my action. Honestly, it wasn't always easy. There were times I struggled to figure out what was right, what was the right choices, but that's part of ethics. Sometimes you're balancing different values like honesty versus kindness or fairness versus loyalty. I learned that it's okay to feel uncertain because what matters is being thoughtful and not just because doing out of habit or not just doing things out of habit. So the second question is how did it affect on or change your views? How did it affect or change your views? Mm. So before this class, I often saw situation in black and white, right or wrong, good or bad. But after learning about different ethical theories, I started to realize that moral choices aren't always clear-cut. I become more understanding of people's decision, especially when they're facing two choices. It opened my mind to think critically and not judge too quickly. So the third question is, has it affected your goals, decision, or behavior? Yes, absolutely. Um, I've started thinking more intentionally about the decision I make every day. Whether it's how I treat others, or how I manage conflicts, or even how I consume information online. It has also influenced my career goals. I know feel more drawn to roles where I can lead with integrity. So, I hope in the future I keep using what I've learned, wherever I'm working with a team, helping my family, or just making daily choices. I want to keep this ethics lesson close to my heart. Doing the right thing isn't always easy, but it's worth it. I've learned that it's okay to ask hard questions and that being ethical doesn't mean being perfect. It means trying, reflecting, and growing. I'm grateful for this experience, and I know this lesson will stick with me wherever I go. So, thank you for listening to my reflection, and I hope you always find moments to reflect on what doing the right thing means for you. So, to my instructor in this subject, Sir Bargayo, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done in this class. You didn't just teach us theories or give us an assignment. You made ethics feel like a part of our lives. Your passion and patience created such a safe and thoughtful space for us to learn and grow. I really appreciate how you always encourage us to share our own story and to see different perspective.